Have you ever faced an opponent who somehow glides past your defenders without using flashy skill moves? No double touch, no Marseille turn, no special animations, just a few simple touches, and suddenly they're through on goal. Most players never stop to think about what they're actually doing, and that's exactly why this move is so underrated. When I started using it properly, I began winning more one-on-one situations, creating more space, and scoring more goals. The skill I'm talking about is joystick dribbling. At first glance, it doesn't look impressive. In fact, most players ignore it completely. But once you understand when to use it and how to use it, you'll realize why it's one of the most effective dribbling techniques in eFootball. So let's break it down. Before we get started, make sure you stick around until the end because the last tip is by far the most important one. It's the mistake almost everyone makes, and fixing it can completely change the way you use joystick dribbling. Now first, let's talk about how to perform joystick dribbling. It's actually very simple. To perform joystick dribbling, all you need to do is move your joystick without pressing the dash button. That's it. No complicated inputs, no special skill commands. Just control your player's movement using the joystick alone. Tip number 2, know when to use joystick dribbling. This is where most players get it wrong. Joystick dribbling isn't something you should use all the time. In fact, it's most effective when you're close to a defender. The goal isn't to outrun your opponent, it's to make them commit. Use small controlled touches to bait the defender into moving toward you. The moment they take that step, accelerate into the space they've just left behind. It's especially effective around the edge of the penalty box, on the wings, or in any one-on-one situation. So instead of trying to sprint past every defender, slow down, stay in control, then attack at the right moment. Tip number 3, avoid these common mistakes. The biggest mistake players make is trying to use joystick dribbling while holding the dash button. The moment you're sprinting, you lose the close control that makes this technique so effective. Another common mistake is overusing it. If you try to dribble every defender the same way, your opponent will quickly figure you out. Instead, mix it up. Use joystick dribbling to slow the game down, then accelerate, pass, or even shoot when the opportunity appears. And finally, don't force the dribble. If there's no space, don't keep trying to beat the defender. Sometimes the smartest play is to pass the ball and wait for a better chance. Remember, joystick dribbling is all about control, not constant dribbling. Now, for the most important tip. If you've watched this far, this is the tip that can take your dribbling to the next level. Joystick dribbling becomes even more overpowered when you combine it with skill moves. Most players either spam skill moves, or they only rely on joystick dribbling. The best players do both. Start with joystick dribbling to slow the game down and make your opponent commit. Then, the moment they step in, use a skill move because the defender is already reacting to your movement. The skill becomes much harder to read and much more effective. Instead of using skill moves randomly, set them up with joystick dribbling first. You'll create more space, beat defenders more consistently, and your attacks will feel much less predictable. Once you master this combination, you'll start winning one-on-one situations that you would have lost before. Trust me, this is one of the biggest differences between an average player and a great dribbler. And that's it for today's video. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more eFootball tips and tricks. Let's set a small goal. If this video reaches 10 likes, I'll make a full tutorial on how to master finesse dribbling with advanced techniques, practice drills, and real match examples. So if you want to see that, hit the like button. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.